Greetings everyone, I am Alvin Sabihan, the leader of Groove Night, and we are here today to present to you our group output. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proudly to present to you our group Clash with the title Powering a Warming World and the theme Bridging the Gap, exploring the intersection of climate change and the energy crisis.
Climate change and energy crisis have emerged as two interrelated global challenges that demand immediate attention. The consequences of greenhouse gas emissions and unsustainable energy are becoming increasingly evident as our planet faces rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and the depletion of vital resources. Simultaneously, the ever-growing demand for energy, coupled with finite resources and unsustainable practices, has intensified the urgency to transition to clean, renewable energy sources. And here we are, the Group 9 presents the different causes and effects of climate change and energy crisis, as well as its innovative solutions in order to safeguard the well-being of both our environment and our future generations.
The use of fossil fuels like coal, gas, and oil is a primary contributor to climate change. The major causes includes producing energy. A significant portion of world emissions are produced when fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas are burned to produce power and heat. Only approximately a quarter of the world's electricity is still made from renewable sources such as wind and solar energy. Also, destroying forests, cutting down forests to make way for farms, pastures, or for other purposes increase emissions because when trees are felled, the stored carbon is released. Destruction of forests reduces nature's capacity to keep emissions out of the atmosphere because they absorb carbon dioxide. And lastly, as the major cause, producing products, the result of burning fossil fuels to create energy for the production of items like textiles, electronics, plastic, cement, iron, and steel. Gases are also released during mining and other industrial processes.
The potential future effects of global climate change include more frequent wildfires, longer periods of drought in some regions, and an increase in the wind intensity and rainfall from tropical cyclones. Changes to Earth's climate driven by increased human emissions of heat-trapping greenhouse gases are already having widespread effects on the environment. Glaciers and ice sheets are shrinking, river and lake ice is breaking up, plants and animals' geographic ranges are shifting, and plants and trees are blooming sooner. Effects that scientists had long predicted would result from global climate change are now occurring, such as sea ice loss, accelerated sea level rise, and longer, more intense heat wave. So, global climate is projected to continue warming over the century and beyond.
Climate change in the Philippines is having a serious impact, such as increased frequency and severity of natural disaster, sea level rise, extreme rainfall, resources shortage, and environmental degradation. All these impacts together have greatly affected the Philippine agriculture, water, infrastructure, human health, and coastal ecosystem, and they are projected to continue having devastating damage to the economy and society of the Philippines. In September 2009, Typhoon Ondoy was raised by Pag-asa to storm signal number 2, indicating a storm force winds. It brought an incredible amount of rainfall, flooding the entire Metro Manila for months. This was the first time climate change and weather disturbance have become frequent in the following years.
According to ReEnergy.com, energy crisis is a situation in which energy demand surpasses energy production. So it can be caused by limited energy resources or overutilization of energy and inadequate energy delivery. So high level of energy usage can lead to an energy crisis. It can also result from natural disaster such as earthquakes.
Since the Industrial Revolution, the global economy has been powered by fossil fuels, which have the potential to transform environment. So this could result in climate change, which would be difficult and costly to address. So fossil fuels plays an important role in economic growth, industrialization, and human health governance.
So the best way to prevent an energy
By
crisis is to
2030,
invest
China plans to scale up to
renewable forms of
1.2
energy and
terawatts of wind and
implement
solar
regulations that
capacity, enough
help
to meet
bring
all of the
resources.
US's electricity needs today.
One potential approach to the energy crisis is a multifaceted approach that combines renewable energy sources, energy efficiency measures, and smart grid technologies. By transitioning from fossil fuels to renewable sources such as solar, wind, and hydropower, we can reduce greenhouse gas emissions and reliance on finite resources. Implementing energy efficiency measures such as improving insulation in buildings and using energy-efficient appliances can also significantly reduce energy consumption. Additionally, smart grid technologies can optimize energy distribution, minimize waste, and integrate decentralized energy sources. So this comprehensive strategy promotes sustainability, mitigates climate change, and ensures a more secure and reliable energy future.
Taking simple action more environmentally and friendly steps in our community, every one of us will help to slow down global warming. Bicycling is one of the best ways to reduce emission. In the case of long-distance travel, trains are more sustainable than airplanes, which cause a great deal of the carbon dioxide emitted into the atmosphere. Every time we don't use our appliances, make sure to plug off or never leave them on standby. By being responsible how we use home appliances, we can save energy, reduce, consume less more efficiently, reuse, take advantage to reuse second-hand product, and recycle, be creative in recycling waste materials into something useful. Planting trees is a great way to absorb up to a ton of carbon dioxide. Eat foods that are local and seasonal, and avoid buying excessive packaging and processed food. And that would be all our presentation. Thank you and God bless.